It was a year where we had lots of grasshoppers, and so I was out there with Furidan, which was grasshopper poison at that time. I was moving from one field to the other when the filter popped and hit, and the spray hit me in the back. I had an area about this big round on my back that was hit. It got bright red in a few minutes, and I had a hard time staying awake. I had to get out and run around the vehicle a couple of times, twice, before I got home to 30 miles. And I said, well, if I keep doing this for very long, I won't be around. Oh, I started out with about 2 quarters, I think. It wasn't very much. And then later on, I bought more land, a few pieces here and there, and we even bought some this spring. Well, when I first started farming organically, I didn't know too much if I could come out as well financially as I would conventional. But I find that after I'm going the way I'm going now, that my cost of farming is less. And I raise just as much as the conventional farmer does, but costs me a lot less. You have to be very hopeful, because it's always some years, well, you say, well, I didn't make it this year, you make it next year. These herbicides and insecticides cost a lot of money, and the fertilizer costs a lot of money, where now nature, or God's nature, is growing the fertilizer for me. They're working for me instead of I working for them. Some lady was buying quite a bit of wheat from me, and she says, you know, you should get some of this white wheat because it makes good bread. So we got some and planted it, and we kind of liked it ourselves. If you haven't got good soil, you cannot grow healthy plants and you cannot grow healthy people. And by growing fall rye and spring wheat together, then you have a combination where the ground is green most of the time. And when the land is laying like that, then the bacteria and the enzymes do their work to really build up the soil. When you have good nutrients in the soil and you're able to pick up 80% of your nutrients from the air the way you should, then your sugar content is so high in that plant, and insects don't have a pancreas. They cannot digest it, and they get sick in some cases and die, or they leave, go somewhere else where there's poorer quality plants. I feel my greatest reward is that I feel satisfied that I'm giving the human race some food that is not killing them, that is actually supplying them with nourishment. I think this 1 degree idea is a very good idea, and it gives people an idea of what they're eating. I'm 82 years old, and I plan on farming as long as I can.